Is this budget Transformers? This is Zoids. The heck is... See, think like Gundam, alright? But if they were animals. That's basically like, if I simplify it, that actually, yeah, that's about it. I don't know if that's like the accurate terminology, but yeah, like, which, you know what's, the only thing that's funny to me about this conversation now, Capstan, is Gundam is even older than Zoids, I believe, and you know that one. Zoids, meanwhile, is like, quote-unquote younger. I can't track this guy.
Give up.
Wow, okay, I'm trash. Here's how this is gonna work. That was actually just as cool as I hoped it would be. That's about that. We've peaked though. That's the thing. We've peaked. That's it. Yep. All right. That's the biggest threat. The others aren't a threat. So we just get to. We're on cruise control. Now you can have your Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. I can say that here. We're safe here. I thought this was gonna be easy because we smoked the Panther first, and the Panther's like the boss. But now the henchmens are giving me trouble. Like, imagine you're Batman. You go to fight the Joker. You beat the Joker, and then his goons are the ones actually giving you more trouble than the Joker did. That's what this is. Bro, what is this circus? They're like an attack formation? Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Go.
I don't want to be here anymore. Why can't these guns aim a little bit more down? All these things guns always aim up at like a 45-degree angle, but you're not locking on, so I don't get the point, because I can't get close to these guys because I'm a turtle, so I can't actually shoot these guys. Why do they change direction too? Stop doing that. This is bullying. This is actual bullying. That's fun. Alright. I whiffed. Alright. Oh, that's what was beating me up. I was like, who has the giant cannon? That guy. Isn't there a way? I think there's like a way if I... No. Okay, that's an option. Can I land? I want to land on it. Hold on. I whiffed. I'm the worst. I'm at it. Oh, that's an option. I'm out. There we go. Oh, is that the lock-on? Gotcha. Okay. So that's the lock-on. That's how I switch targets. Other one's not close enough yet. This is shoot. This is the beam sword. Homeboy's already dead. Alright, good job. You're just stuck, so this is easy. Ow. Depression. Psych. Alright. It's coming back. It's coming back. So long story short, the reason I know of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is because there used to be a commercial where it was Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Sonic in body, like full body cast. And then Ty was leaving the room spinning one of his boomerangs, because apparently he beat all three of them. And I'm like, well, now I have to...
I gotcha! I gotcha!
I have to check it out. Yoink. We'll get better at that. Oh, well, hello, Raiders. It's not that interesting of a story, but I passed out. I passed out by accident, and lately we've been doing a lot of battle disc stuff with like Steam and mechanics and whatnot. And so it collided, where instead though of Ty and boomerangs, it was like battle disc people and battle disc. And it was the coolest thing that I'm never gonna be able to recreate because I'm not that talented in those fields. Oh, there's two on top of each other. Okay. There we go. I feel like Gemini Man's a good start because he just kind of does the thing where he runs and jumps over you all the time, and that's a very... If you can get to him, beating him should be at least manageable. Oh, I'm actually just eating damage. I forgot he does the freeze thing, so that's I'm not gonna lie. I forgot he does that. We're about to die. Next hit kills us, but he's almost dead too, so it's unfortunate. I guess I got 2 more hits in me. All right. That was... No. If I hit continue, do I gotta start over the stage, or can I continue from the boss room? Let's find out. Okay. No, I will not elaborate on my, what was it, day 472 post or whatever it was? Yep. I'm getting mugged by a toilet? Do people flush snakes down toilet? Oh. Oh, because in some places, like, snakes will be in your toilet. Like, you'll just, like, look in, and there's a snake. Been a great day, honestly. Nice. That's good, actually, because, May can be, it's like a turning point month sometimes. That's how I describe it. Huh? Huh? The Olympics? Alright. I was unfamiliar with your game, clearly. And I apologize. Then you got it's just all Olympic enemies. All the... Why they wanted to make enemies that could just also double every 4 years as athletes, apparently very badly. You know, I asked to stream this, because I asked this to mechanics once. In like a call. But if you were in your own game, if you were going to star in your own game, what genre would you want that game to be? Like, there's no strings attached, no nothing. If you were gonna star in your own game as yourself or as one of your characters, whatever it is, what genre would you want that game to be? It's like all our momentum dies if we get hit in the air like that, because the knockback, right? But I should be out jumping it. It's a cloud. I'm getting mugged by a cloud if you technically think about it, and I don't know what I couldn't be a parent and tell my kid I got boxed by air. That's not something I can write home about. I get divorced that night, probably. You mean as it's our game or we are in the game? Oh no, your own game. Like if you were Gamo, whether it's the AI character, whatever you wanted, and you were in your own game, what kind of game would you want that to be? Would you want it to be like a platformer? Would you want it to be a you know, an RTS? Would you want it to be a shoot 'em up? Would you want it to be a brawl? Whose level is this? Top man? Yeah. He's really out here saying, let's Beyblade. Alright. Okay, it's shooter RTS where you both do the grand strategy and have shooter mechanics. Oh. That's cool. Because you can't, yeah, for your answer, you could just blend genres. You could do whatever. I was just kind of curious because I asked this once and it actually led to like a fun conversation. So, what is this? What is this let it rip mentality, buddy? Okay, that was just... I could have dodged that if I was paying a little bit more attention. This guy's actually easy. I keep jumping too early. If I didn't jump too early, we actually cleared like dude in the first try. He's actually pretty straightforward. No pun intended. He's just top. We can deal with some top. We can absolutely deal with some top. There it is. Actually made it to the boss room. Yo, y'all ready to see me get clapped in like 2 seconds? Why'd he come in like that? Stylish. Wow, this is a fight and a half. What was that? He paralyzed me. And that's in the fight. The live footage of Gam getting clapped on stream gone wrong. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, I have no problem seeing her, mind you, but I was gonna actually say double goose. I wouldn't mind fighting them again. That would be fun. Now you're gonna sink. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna wait for you to blub back up. Blub, 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 blub. Glug, glug, glug. Glugging out here. And we still died. How did I see that coming and we still died? I knew what was gonna happen and we still died. That's crazy. What if I just jump in the water casually? Like, okay. Never mind. It turns out I'm just stupid. I'd like to say I don't think about the numbers. I'd like to be a liar. But I do think about them sometimes. Sometimes I'll work on something and then I'll put in an amount of work that I feel is on par with some past projects and things will still fluctuate and I go, why can't I find the consistency sometimes? So that's more of what it is. I don't necessarily want the last repo video I did to be front page trending on the gaming section of YouTube, but I do need to figure out why sometimes I can still make a video that gets like 4 views on the day. There's like 3 of us here right now, for example. You know what I mean? I should be able to do well over 4 on a day at this point after doing this for, you know, technically, 14 years? What the heck is Smith? Smith hasn't streamed in like 4 years. Oh, you saw that too? Yeah, you saw that too? They haven't streamed in like 4 years. Holy crap. Y'all want to talk about abandonment? Yeah, people decided, oh yeah, 29th of May, that's when everybody's going live. Apparently. At this rate, Steam, you're going to have to go live for like 10 minutes. Just to be on the bandwagon. Something about the 29th of May, alright? Because I say this as someone who hasn't streamed in like a month and a half, also going live today, so. A B-Day emote? No, that's an emote that's a culmination. So that is a new emote though. You're right about that. It's not for B-Day, but it is me as a sheep made of Reese's Puffs slipping on ice. Why? Because I could just take all of that and just mix into one thing and be like, there you go. There's your emote. Since we unlocked a new slot. Never ask me for anything ever again. Yeah, I have generational beef? I hope not. If I ever have kids, I might have to be like, yeah, hey, listen. VR, if it's still around, it's cool and all, you can't ever play it. New school clears, lose. I don't know if new school clears, because that's the thing. Seal's part of new school, they haven't really been able to practice in a while. You're the leader in new school, and like you refuse to fight people, which is fine to be honest, because, you know, these people are actually pretty good at what they do, rusty or not. And so then that leaves me, I just get folded by everybody. So at the moment, quote unquote, I'm like the actual combatant of new school, and I've just lost to everybody. We don't have a great record right now. I don't know what we're clearing because we full dive and they was no. I'd have to. You're right. I'm gonna have to isolate the kid. That's the only option then. I can't let the kid know any of y'all because if my kid ever meets Steam's gonna find a way to instigate stuff for them too. Yeah, 100%. That, or you're gonna have your own kid, and your own kid's also gonna be an instigator. So that's great. Maybe it's these glasses. These glasses are from like 2014. Maybe a new prescription might be on the table at some point. Maybe not going to the doctors for a checkup but once every 10 years is not the best play either. Is there there's a comma after. Okay, I can read again. Damn, prescription goal. Yeah, that's a new stream goal. You know. Let's get that out the way. Y'all have a good evening, morning, day, night, wherever you are in the world. Sometimes the pizza's hot, and sometimes it's not.